With just a handful of dishes, an ordinary restaurant was pulling in over $100 million a year because every year they killed 100 people to stock the kitchen. This time, while out on the street scouting for ingredients, they set their sights on a mother and daughter. But the two women were sharp. The moment they noticed a car tailing them, they wasted no time shaking it off. After climbing out to search on foot, the pair crossed paths with an auto mechanic who assumed their car had broken down and struck up a conversation. They immediately switched targets, luring the mechanic under the vehicle on the pretense of checking something, then screwed a silencer onto the gun and shot him dead. But just as Jack was stuffing the body into the trunk and getting ready to leave, the mother and daughter came walking back with a cop in tow. Jack didn't miss a beat. He pulled out a business card and explained that they were tourists who had been planning to visit a nearby attraction but had gotten lost. He was so calm and collected that the officer didn't bother checking the car. Back at the restaurant, though, things had gone sideways. The chef had killed himself. A friend of his, looking to cash in on the high-paying position, had shown up to take his place under a false name. What he didn't know was that landing that job would drag him straight into a living nightmare. Jack then turned to processing the man. Standing there, staring at the body hanging in front of him, John couldn't bring himself to do it. Jenny, standing nearby, started pushing him. There were only 5 hours until the banquet. If John didn't have a dish ready by then, he'd be the one served up on the table tonight. With that threat hanging over him, John reluctantly picked up the knife and got to work, following the recipe step by step. When it was done, he choked back the nausea and cleaned himself up. That's when he stumbled across a fake ID, and just like that, the thought of running crept back into his mind. But in his rush, he clipped a worker, sending the car slamming into the side. John jumped out to check, and only let out a breath when he saw the man was unhurt. Jack came running at the noise and warned John not to try anything. The two of them pushed the car back into place together. In the small talk that followed, John learned about a former cook named Greta, a woman who had worked there for a stretch and actually made it out. A month later, Jack had even gotten an email from her, sent from Spain. She was working as a private chef for a family. After that, not another word from Greta. Hearing that, John felt a chill crawl up his spine, the kind that gets worse the longer you think about it.